Okay, let's dive in. Today we're looking at something really interesting, vision and strategy. It's from Pastor Chris from a daily devotional called Rhapsody of Realities, and it takes a slightly different angle than just, think positive.
Yeah, it really emphasizes that, okay, seeing the future you want, that's vital. Absolutely.
Right.
But it's only like half the battle. You absolutely need the strategy. That's the bridge,
Bridge from the what if to the how to.
Exactly that. And it jumps right into a pretty powerful example, Joshua 6.2.
Jericho. Classic.
Right. And the source points to where God tells Joshua about taking the city. But the specific wording is key. God says, see, I have given.
Given, past tense almost.
Oh, precisely. Given Jericho into your hand. The source really highlights this as the vision part.
Okay.
God says, see it as already done. See the victory first before you even, make a move.
So Joshua had to sort of step into that reality first, perceive it as already settled.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
That's the power of vision. The source talks about seeing what God has already set up for you.
That makes sense. Operate from the finish line, not just the start.
Mm-hmm.
But then the source immediately asks, well, okay, vision is great, but how does the city actually fall? Vision shows you the goal.
But it doesn't hand you the keys to get there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
God gave the vision, it's yours. But then came the strategy. And it was, well, a bit strange, wasn't it?
Marching around a city.
Yeah.
Not exactly standard military tactics.
Not at all. Marching in a specific pattern for 7 days. The source uses this to say, look, the divine strategy is essential to actually accomplish the vision.
So vision gives you the what? Strategy gives you the unique how.
The path.
Yeah.
And maybe a path that doesn't seem logical from our standpoint.
Right, which is interesting. Does the source give any hints about how we find that kind of strategy, the non-obvious kind?
It suggests it's less about like brainstorming business plans and more about tuning in, just as the vision might come from, a higher place.
So does the strategy.
That's the implication. Discovered by faith, by acting from where you are right now, your specific position.
Okay.
And being open to instructions that might feel, well, odd. Like Joshua marching instead of, say, building ladders.
Okay, so connecting faith-based vision with faith-guided action, that fits.
Yeah. And then the source broadens out a bit. It talks about life itself.
How so?
It presents life less like a random series of events and more like a construction project.
A construction, implying structure, purpose.
Exactly. It argues that if life were just accidental, it'd be pure chaos. And maybe many people feel that chaos because they lack that structure.
The structure that comes from purpose and vision and strategy.
That's it. You're not just drifting and hoping.
Yeah.
You're actively building something.
So passivity equals chaos, but intentional building that requires these tools.
Seems to be the point. Vision, strategy, and using faith right from where you stand. Your unique position matters. It's building intentionally.
Using the tools you have where you are. Got it. So, wrapping this up for you listening, the core idea today is this. Vision is powerful. It lets you see the Jericho that's potentially already given to you, your goal.
Yeah, you see the end game.
But according to this source, without that specific, maybe even counterintuitive strategy and the faith to actually do it.
The vision just stays a nice picture. It doesn't become reality.
Right. It's about moving from just seeing the win to actually taking the specific, maybe weird steps to make it happen.
Building structure against that tendency towards chaos.
Which leaves us and you with a pretty direct question to think about, doesn't it? What specific strategy, maybe one you haven't thought of, maybe one that feels a bit unconventional, might you need to put into action right now to bring a vision you're holding on to into the real world? Are you actually looking for that path?
For more information on how you can grow spiritually using Rhapsody of Realities, please visit our website, www.rhapsodyofrealities.org, or you can also visit rin.rhapsodyofrealities.org/salvation. Thank you.